મારી સાથે અત્યારે છે ડૉક્ટર રાજુલબેન ગજ્જર અને અંશુલભાઈ નાણાવટી.
I'm Dr. Rajul K Gajjar, Vice Chancellor of Gujarat Technological University.
Yes.
What is your belief about GATE?
Okay.
मुझे इन्वेस्टमेंट करना आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस.
सही बात है,
मैं
बिल्कुल.
कैसे करूं?
What is AI? ChatGPT.
राइट.
No.
Anshulbhai, quickly about GCCI.
I don't know previously પણ એવું હતું કે નહીં, but today, even previously, you cannot sustain alone.
ગુડ આફ્ટરનૂન. મારું નામ સચિન પટેલ. મારી સાથે અત્યારે છે ડૉક્ટર રાજુલબેન ગજ્જર અને અંશુલભાઈ નાણાવટી. મેડમ, આપને રિક્વેસ્ટ કરીશ કે આપનો થોડો ક્વિક પરિચય આપશો.
I'm Dr. Rajul K Gajjar, Vice Chancellor of Gujarat Technological University. Have always been connected with the technology, education, academia, and any the industry connects. I started my career as a professor at LD College of Engineering, which is also my alma mater, and went on to did my PhD with MS University. And till I took over this, I feel I'm blessed that I was heading LD Engineering, which is I'm an alumni. એટલે મારી alma mater ને lead કરી અને had always been with GTU since its inception, and now leading GTU.
Since inception, that means a lot.
Yes.
So I would say that GUJC or what your GTU is your baby, I would say like this.
Not exactly. There are many, of course. There are many visionaries. The concept of GTU was by our honorable Prime Minister, who was then the Chief Minister. પહેલી જે સેક્ટરલ યુનિવર્સિટીઝ કરવી જોઈએ, જે કોન્સેપ્ટ આવ્યો અને ટેકનોલોજીકલ યુનિવર્સિટી જોઈએ ગુજરાતમાં, સો દેટ ઓલ ધી એન્જિનિયરિંગ, ફાર્મસી, મેનેજમેન્ટ ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યુશન્સ વર ટેકન અપ ફ્રોમ ધેર વેરિયસ યુનિવર્સિટીઝ. ગુજરાત યુનિવર્સિટી, સૌરાષ્ટ્ર યુનિવર્સિટીથી લઈ અને બધું એકસાથે GTU નીચે. ઇટ વોઝ અ વિઝન વિચ ઇઝ પેઇંગ.
અને અત્યારે આ વિઝનની કદાચ બહુ મોટા પાયે જરૂરી છે કે એજ્યુકેશન પ્લેઝ અ બિગ વેરી ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ રોલ એઝ ફાર એઝ ટેકનોલોજી ઇઝ કન્સર્ન. અથવા વે ફોરવર્ડ આપણે જો લાઈફને જોઈએ, કારણ કે બિફોર કોવિડ એન્ડ આફ્ટર કોવિડ લાઈફ હેઝ ચેન્જ અ લોટ. મેડમ, મને તમારી ગુજરાત ચેમ્બરની જર્ની વિશે થોડું કહેશો. હાઉ યુ આર એસોસિએટેડ વિથ ગુજરાત ચેમ્બર ઓફ કોમર્સ?
એઝ અ ટેકનોલોજીકલ યુનિવર્સિટી, અને એ પહેલાં બી જ્યારે અમે આખું ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી અમે અધૂરા છીએ એઝ એકેડેમિશિયન્સ. જો અમે અમારા કોર્સ કરિક્યુલમ અને એન્જિનિયરિંગના છોકરાઓને ડિપ્લોમા, ડિગ્રી, માસ્ટર્સ એ બધામાં જો અમે અમારું એકેડેમિક પોઈન્ટ ઓફ વ્યૂથી જ કર્યા કરીએ તો ઇટ અધૂરું જ્ઞાન કહેવાય. એટલે ઓલવેઝ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી સાથે અમારે કનેક્ટેડ રહેવું જ પડે. વોટ બેટર દેન ચેમ્બર્સ, કે જેની અંદર બધી જ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી, બધા સેક્ટરની ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી આપણને મળી રહે. એ રીતે ટુ બી વેરી ઓનેસ્ટ, અમે હંમેશા મેમ્બર રહેલા હતા, પણ જે આખો એક જે બદલાવ અત્યારે જે જોઈ રહ્યા છે, ચેમ્બરની આખી જે એક ટ્રાન્સફોર્મેશન જોઈ રહ્યા છે, એને લીધે when Sandeep took over, he called me and he said that you have to chair the education. And it's a very, very beautiful journey that I see forward in terms of the chamber and your technological university, industry and the universities.
Industry academic connect, I would say.
Yes, yes. Everyone talked about it.
Sachin, but very interestingly, I have seen ma'am has been very actively participating in, I think, artificial intelligence technology.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So what was that, ma'am? I think lots of industries owners attended that session.
Yes.
So I think our audience would love to understand what was that event and how it can contribute to the growth.
So basically, as researchers, as academicians, we always have that advantage of moving ahead in what is coming. In terms of technology, industry has its own pace. Of course, the industry always says कि भाई तुम्हारा students industry ready nathi, etc., etc. That conversation will always go on. It's a bittersweet conversation, but the whole concept कि भाई everyone said that we miss the IT bus, etc., etc. એ જ વસ્તુ અત્યારે સ્ટોરી એની કે ભાઈ did we miss the AI? No. What has happened is that AI is not a new concept. એના નામ પહેલાં બધા જાત જાતના વર્ચ્યુઅલ રિયાલિટી ને ઓગમેન્ટેડ ને એક્સેટ્રા વોઝ હેપનિંગ. ઇટ હેઝ બીન ઓન સિન્સ ધી 40s ઇન ધી વેસ્ટ, પણ ઓલરેડી ઘણી બધી જગ્યાએ યુઝ હતું. નાવ what has happened is that if we do not sit up and equip ourselves, not just the academia but the industry also, what is going to happen is all of a sudden the industry will find that where are the jobs, where is the economy going, and therefore we are driving and thank you to the chamber at one go. Otherwise industry સાથે individually અમે deal ના કરી શક્યા હોત. You need this and we should do this, etc. Intel came in, and not just one part of Intel, the entire Southeast Pacific team came in, and they said that they had been working with us, and our chamber no ame baat kari ki we are connected to the industry and so for the first time they launched their programs in the US and then sent some part of it to India. They launched this program from India and they are taking it across to the world. The model that they saw was so interesting. This model is the Intel AI for manufacturing. અને AI for manufacturingમાં અમે પહેલું જ એ લોકોને કહું કે ભાઈ તમારા પ્રોબ્લેમ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ્સ અમે નહીં લઈએ. પ્રોબ્લેમ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ્સ અમે અમારી ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી, લોકલ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીમાંથી લઈશું. વીલ ગો ટુ ધી રાજકોટ સંકુલ. GTU હેઝ સંકુલ્સ, રિજન્સને અમે સંકુલ્સ કહીએ છીએ, એટલે જેટલા ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી ક્લસ્ટર્સ. યસ, એટલે સુરત સંકુલથી લઈશું. અહીંયા આપણી પાસે આટલા બધા છે. એ લોકોની સાથે પહેલું અમે પ્રોબ્લેમ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ્સ અમે ડિફાઇન કરીશું. એ પ્રોબ્લેમ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ્સ પર રિયલ ટાઈમમાં અમારા સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ ત્યાં ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી સાથે વર્ક કરશે એન્ડ દે વિલ ગીવ ધી AI સોલ્યુશન. નોટ નેસેસરી that industry has to adopt those solutions, but at least there is this જે deep penetration AIનું થવાનું છે. Industry gets to know that okay, yes, fine, we can use AI. AIના solutions જે લોકો, કારણ કે what is AI ultimately? It's a lot of data sets and training.
Correct.
That's true.
I have a very interesting question.
Yeah.
For example, as an industry owner, you run industry, I run, Ankur run this industry. Madam, as an entrepreneur, if we want to diversify to the field of artificial intelligence as a business model, तो GTU के पास ऐसा कुछ technology transfer या we want to infuse the money. So in if quick 30 seconds, if you want to guide us, and our audience would be helpful for that.
Okay.
मुझे investment करना artificial intelligence.
सही बात है.
मैं कैसे करूँ?
Because we are from the different fields.
Absolutely.
Industry field.
Yeah. So far the whole world, I should say, not just in the Indian context. What is AI? ChatGPT.
Right.
No.
Generally terms is ChatGPT.
Generally terms is ChatGPT.
And therefore everyone says, okay, I want to invest. It's a huge investment. It's the entire creating the AI tool. What is AI ultimately? તમારે જેટલા બી નીડ છે એના ટૂલ્સ બને. એ ટૂલ કેવી રીતે બને? thousands and millions of data set એની અંદર ફીડ કરેલા હોવા જોઈએ. એની ટ્રેનિંગ ચાલ્યા જ કરે. અને we need a lot of GPUs, the entire infrastructure, parallel computingની સ્પીડ જોઈએ. ક્લાઉડનું તમારી પાસે એટલું સ્ટોરેજ. I mean, it's not easy that any industry will come and say that I want to invest in AI and I can get AI. No. But as I said, once we have this entire ecosystem, we have created those tools will be made available and we'll be able to ultimately customize them for sectors.
That's interesting.
And that is where it is going to really, really help the industry.
Thank you, madam. A quick word about GATE. GATE.
See, basically, once again, we have a very good model. અને એટલું સાઉન્ડ મોડલ છે કે હવે બધા સ્ટેટ્સ એને ફોલો કરી રહ્યા છે, ધી વાઇબ્રન્ટ ગુજરાત મોડલ. Wherein initially it used to be state partners, then we got country partners and all the biggies. હવે એ મોડલ આપણને એવું શીખવાડે છે કે only when there is live interaction, people come on ground, people look at stuff, is where the connects, the networks happen. What helps those networks? There is a lot of fast track learning.
That's true.
A lot of fast track exchanges, and that is GATE. So the real grounded advantage તમે individually એકને બેને ત્રણને કેટલાને મળશો. This is a huge celebration. A huge bharatmatrimony.com.
Industry-
bharatindustry.com.
industry trade
Exactly, exactly.
It
So
could be-
whoever is not participating is already losing out.
That's
No, wait, I think we should strongly recommend ki it's like Gujarat Chamber of Commerce matrimony.com.
Matrimony.com.
When buyer meets seller and seller
Seller.
meets buyer. So I think good tagline.
That is good suggestion. That is good. Thank you, ma'am. Anshul bhai, I would appreciate if you can give a quick brief about yourself.
So I come from a family which is into textiles. I'm the third generation in our company,
great.
and we were earlier in cotton textiles.
Okay.
When Ahmedabad had about 90 to 100 textile
Or
mills.
mills, yeah.
And so back in the 60s, my grandfather, just like Manchester in UK, Ahmedabad, things started
Is a
closing
Manchester.
down.
Yes, yes.
And when they closed down, he was like, I still want to be in weaving, but I'll not be in cotton anymore.
Okay.
So we chose fiberglass as a medium back then.
Mhm.
We were the first people to start weaving fiberglass. It has versatile end applications. It goes into insulation, filtration, packaging, many other fields.
That's
true. And then, so it's my father and me that run the company, and we are basically into 7-8 different fields of textiles: weaving, fiberglass, carbon, Kevlar. Kevlar is a very popular brand name by DuPont, which is
Yep,
used in
DuPont.
ballistics. So, and that's how I'm affiliated with the chamber, being in the Defence Taskforce, because we
Okay.
supply to various wings of DRDO, because our fabrics are used in making the fuselage of missiles, aircraft radomes, and products like these.
Very good. Then my entire GCCI must take advantage of you, because a lot of people trying to get into the defense supply.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, they can't succeed, or somewhere their lacuna must be there in their what you call it, in their documentation. We must recommend you.
And this is very interesting transition, Sachin bhai.
Huh.
Like from technical textile
Yes.
to defense sector.
Yes.
So how this journey has been shifted from technical textile to defense sector?
So we are being in textiles. Textiles have various applications, and especially technical textiles. Technical textiles, not talking about myself for a minute, it's growing as a field.
Okay.
It starts from, there's a coding in technical textiles called ABC, that's like agro, build, construct. Then GHI, so that's like geo, home, industrial.
Wow.
Then there are various segments. So right now you see the diaper industry, the sanitary napkin industry, the medical textiles industry, the geotextiles industry, they're all flourishing in India. And we fall in a very niche part of technical textiles called industrial textiles.
Okay.
And they find very interesting applications. We were approached by Dr. Abdul Kalam when he visited us.
Oh.
A very interesting meeting with him was, he said, he told my father, come and meet me 9 o'clock. So him and my grandfather back then, they were there at 9 o'clock.
That's true.
His secretary said, sorry sir, you got it wrong. Dr. Kalam meets people at 9 in the evening.
Oh my.
He is busy all day.
Really?
He is busy all day. You wait.
It's such a humble
So
person.
we were encouraged by Defence, because they approached us. They knew that, okay, you're in technical textiles, I want to make this, and we were fortunate back then to have got this chance.
So very interesting. Like a president of India was taking interest
Yes.
To develop
one-to-one
local-
conversation
When he was a
Exactly.
scientist.
When
When
he
he
was
was
Scientist.
but still he was taking interest to conversate
develop-
with
Oh,
the
yes.
industrialist. Okay, that's very interesting thing.
there are always two sides to a coin. Fortunately, we have seen a very nice side of Indian defense, Indian space, that's in BSSC, Indian defense, that's the DRDO, and they're encouraging. They're very encouraging. It depends just how you approach them, and their need of the hour. Sometimes if you don't need a product, they're not going to, say, okay, ye develop karo, ye develop. But and right now, because of Atmanirbhar, because of the policies, they do need products. Assume that all your life you've been getting a simple thing like food. The minute you stop getting food, you realize the value of that.
True.
Till now, because of this imports, we were getting everything. So I wouldn't say the government was becoming complacent, but they were happy. They were delivering. But now it's become a challenge to make it ourselves.
Yep.
And so the need has come.
અને વિનોદભાઈ that is why the make in India concept is again starting અને એ લોકો ઇન્સિસ્ટ કરી રહ્યા છે કે તમે આવો અમને શું તમને હેલ્પ જોઈએ છે અમે દે આર રેડી ટુ હેલ્પ અસ એઝ એન એન્ટરપ્રેનર રાજકોટમાં એમને ઘણું ડેવલપ કરાયું છે ટેકનિકલ ટેક્સટાઇલમાં જેમ આપણે કીધું એમ ઘણી બધી ડેવલપ કરાયું છે દે વોન્ટ અવર એન્ટરપ્રેનર ટુ બીકમ ટુ સપ્લાય ચેઇનમાં એ લોકોને ક્યાંક પાર્ટિસિપેટ થાય સો દે આર નોટ સપોઝ ટુ ઇમ્પોર્ટ એવરીથિંગ ફ્રોમ ધ અધર કન્ટ્રીઝ એટ ધ સેમ ટાઈમ આપણા લોકોને બી એક કામ ધંધા મળી રહે સારી ટેકનોલોજી મળી રહે એવું એક આપણો અભિગમ છે જે ડૉક્ટર
તો આમાં તમે DRDO ની વાત કરી અંકુરભાઈ તો આઈ થિંક ઇઝ ધેર એની પ્રોસેસ ઓફ ધ ટેકનોલોજી ટ્રાન્સફર and like you buy technology from DRDO
Yes,
and you
do.
start manufacturing, can you
In
elaborate?
fact, a part of our committee, Defence Committee, had a seminar here. We invited DRDO. They gave a lecture on the entire process, how it's done. And yes, you're right. They have this procedure.
Because Sachin, my experience has been BARC, Mumbai has been amazing.
Easy.
I approached them that I want to have some innovative technology for the wastewater treatment and recycling, so the cost of operation can go down. They have created a wonderful technology which reduced the cost of my system, operating cost. They are transferring entire technology know-how in just 1,50,000
Yes.
Easy.
Almost 1.5 lakh, maybe 70% subsidy I am getting from the Gujarat government,
Okay.
which means मुझे 30 से 40 हजार में इतना बड़ा know-how
मिल रहा है
which can be game changing as a
Game changing as a-
oh yes
and customer is also
More than happy, yeah.
Absolutely.
Anshul bhai, quickly about GCCI.
GCCI is it's a blessing for industry. It is one of those few and probably the biggest and the most reputable platforms that an industry can have to approach government. Industry cannot sustain by itself.
True.
It needs
That is
the help of the government. And what better than GCCI to help you reach there? You see, it's like a podium. You say that at the end of the race, you are all winners, but you have a podium for one. GCCI gives you a platform to be there, approach the government. It's
Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because that is the role of a GCCI.
Now I'm getting wonderful terms. Bharat matrimony, now podium and platforms. So I think
It's a new terms are adding.
absolutely.
You must have heard about GATE exhibition coming up in April.
yes.
What is your belief about GATE?
I don't know previously, પણ એવું હતું કે નહીં, but today, even previously, you cannot sustain alone. I mean, if you're in textiles, you need 10 people down the line, 10 people up the line. So it's an ecosystem. GATE is the only thing. We have a textile exhibition. You have a chemical exhibition. They have an educational exhibition. But there is no one place where everyone gets together.
Common platform.
For example, you never knew that there are textiles used in filtration, in chemicals.
Yes.
Now, how would you ever know that? And how do you know which are the companies in textiles doing that? So this is one good platform which gives various people a level place to exhibit.
To exhibit. Thank you. Thank you, Rajul Ben. Thank you.
thank you sir